Go on.
Hello there. We are at Stumps Hill Pond, clearing the pondweed to make it more accessible. Just arrived, and Bradley can put you in a picture, are 2 ducks who just arrived. I think if we could clear more of this pondweed from the surface, I think there would be more ducks. I mean, sometimes I've seen like in double figures, loads of ducks.
And what's that in your hand? What are you doing?
Well, at the moment because of the Olympics and my javelin technique, I'm rescuing plastic bottles that have been thrown in by hooligans, and I'm very accurate with this.
Can we have a demonstration?
You can have a demonstration, Bradley, yeah. See that bottle over there? I'm about to capture it.
What do you think of that attempt?
Well, not so good. Hit the branches. I should have gone lower.
Are you going to sign off?
Let me have one more go and then I'll sign off. Up here also is Paul, who's a veteran of the volunteers here in the park. He does very good work, and also we see him every Saturday where he's one of the organisers in the 5k run. And I've done it the last 3 weeks. Unfortunately, my fellow volunteers, Will and Bradley, did not make it last week.
How did you do last week?
Last week, well, I got a PW, which is a personal worst, and but it was very, very bad weather, and I was chatting too much to this bloke from Packard, who was quite interesting when I chatted to him the week before, but we had the same chat.
Well, come on, let's see another go. Come on.
Here we go. So I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go low this time.
It was better.
Better.
Okay. You going to sign off now?
Okay. Thank you very much. That's Simon, Bradley, and Paul from Stumps Hill Pond. Good night.
Are you? You're live now.
Okay. Hello there. I'm in Tomlinson's garden. That's Peter and Maggie Tomlinson in Blythe Hill, and I've come over, and today we have been sorting out his garage, which is
mammoth task.
a big task, because I mean Peter has good taste. Peter and Maggie have good taste, but they do tend to buy too many things. I hesitate to mention the H word, hoarder, because I don't think that necessarily applies, but they have got a lot of stuff. Now today we have encountered Peter's fetish for collecting cardboard boxes.
Fetish?
You know, of old Hoovers, old microwaves, old this, old that, old lawnmowers, or whatever. He keeps them all. Which, anyway, he's been that collection of cardboard and cardboard boxes are now outside, either in a bin or ready for disposal. We've also established that when Maggie and Peter go to the cash and carry, they do like to buy in bulk loads of things like tissues and toilet paper and stuff like that, and there's been quite a lot of that, and I've managed to take all of those and put them neatly, well, I'm stacking them in the downstairs toilet, and if stacked properly, they will go very high, and they will be out of the garage. Now the garage has 8 boxes of shelves which have never been put up. Now I think Peter purchased these, and I think he's sort of said something about don't tell Maggie. Shh. So anyway, there is some room.
I've had them for a long time.
You've had them for a long time. The
probably a number of years.
8 big boxes, and he's done nothing with them. Anyway, we're going to sort that out one way or the other. Peter also has a big stack of tables and chairs. The chairs are like these. They're outdoor garden chairs.
And they're nice chairs.
They're nice. They're light. They're good. And I'm sitting on one.
And they match the table. It came
Yeah,
as
they
a-
match the table exactly.
They came as a set.
And we are going to keep them in the garden, and I am going to give Peter a tarpaulin which he can place over it, because he's worried that the sun will wear them out. Anyway, that's
Simon, by the way, your battery's low, so you're going to lose this phone.
okay.
So you need to wrap it up fast.
Well, that's it really, and much enjoyed doing this.
You've been a very big help, Simon, and you're displaying your belly button, by the way.
Oh right, okay.
So yeah.
Covered it up. Okay. Anyway, that's good night from us, and we hope to make further progress.
And we will. And
yeah.
I'm so very grateful for having my hoarding habits
Exposed.
partially eradicated,
Good.
because loads of rubbish is going to go out the window, or out
The garage door.
the garage door. and
Yeah.
Away.
Which you've managed to open. When was the last time that door was open, Peter?
About 2 or 3 years ago.
Anyway, we're running out of power. We're running out of energy. Thank you very much for the cake, Peter.
It's a pleasure. It came
Very
from
nice.
it came from Andrew and Joe next door.
Okay.
I was quite surprised. It was very moist. It looked like it was going to be dry,
Yeah.
but it wasn't at all dry.
And because you looked after their tortoises.
Yeah, we called them the twins.
Okay.
They had a cage. One was on the left, one was on the right.
Okay.
Separate cages, big cages, about 6 foot long.
Yeah.
6 foot by 4 foot probably.
Yeah.
And the one on the left I called Tor,
Yeah.
and the one on the right I called Tuss.
Tor and Tuss.
Yeah, tortoise. Yeah. So their official names were 32 and 34.
Okay.
When Andrew came back yesterday, I said, have they got names? I've named them, Tor and Tuss. He said, well, they're actually 32 and 34,
Okay.
which strikes me as being a rather odd name for a tortoise. But
Yeah.
I don't think the tortoises realise they've been given a name, and they seem very passive little creatures. They wake up a bit when it's warm.
Okay.
They move around when it's warm, but when it's cold,
Yeah.
they just sit there and
Okay.
doing nothing.
But I mean, at least when they came back from holiday, Tor and Tuss were still alive. So well
They
done,
were
Peter.
apparently they were hiding, and
Yeah.
I was very worried because we had a break in the Cotswolds,
Yeah.
and so we went away for 3 days. And had to
Yeah.
leave them for 3 days,
Yeah.
and I was very worried because I couldn't find Tor.
Yeah.
But I moved. There's a big bit of wood in her enclosure, so I lifted that, and she was hiding behind it, or he. Not sure which,
Oh, wow.
which sex it is.
Okay. Peter, I feel we've talked enough.
Let's just leave you with one little puzzle.
Yeah.
How on earth do tortoises make love? It
I don't know, Peter.
seems like an impossibility. Anyway, I'll just leave you with that thought,
Okay. Thank you.
and thank you for your help.
Okay. Pleasure.
Bye.
Pleasure. Right, we are in Linda's garden and I am photographing all the plants. Linda, I want you to start talking and tell us what plants you've got, please.
Oh my goodness, I can never remember the names.
Linda can't remember the names, but
Yeah.
there she is, but she's not appearing. She doesn't want to appear.
No.
Anyway,
No,
we'll
no.
take a good picture of all of them. So, that's something or other. And that's something or other. Oh, wow. Something or other.
That's red hot poker.
Red hot poker.
That's red hot poker.
Okay, wow.
Just coming up. Those flowers grow really, really tall.
And that's red hot poker, is it?
Red hot poker.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whopper of a plant.
They're well done. Okay.
Whopper of a plant.
And this garden is in very good order. And what are they doing next door, Linda? What's all that
Well,
about?
that's a study for the young man that lives next door.
Okay. He works in there, does he?
Yeah,
Looks like he does.
he studies in there.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
so he can get out of the house.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's housebound.
Okay. And there's you've got a greenhouse there, Linda.
Yes, I have.
What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
The cat sleeps in there.
Oh, the cat. Well, that's the cat's residence. Lovely. Linda, Thank you very much. I'm going to take this home to my wife, Maria,
Oh,
and she can be so impressed. It's going to motivate her.
Oh, good. Apparently Phil gave a good speech.
Oh,
Apparently Phil gave a really good speech.
he gave a long one. It lasted about 2 hours.
Didn't drain the battery and it's fine.
Yes, here we are at the finish of the
Well done, ladies.
5K David Bowie run in Beckham Place Park.
Hopefully.
And there is a lady who is doing a bit of shoplifting, and and there are these gentlemen. Have they walked or have they run? I don't know.
It's
Who
the
knows?
last one. So,
And here's the last one. He's a tail end Charlie, tail end person, who is just beyond the tree, but should be turned up in a minute. And that's the end of the run, end of the 5K.
So there is time.
And here we are, finish. I think that gives you an idea, doesn't it? And here these people are. Mostly they've run it and they just sort of, like myself, basking in the glory. Will, do you want to do a bit of camera work, please?
no.
Yeah, you do that. I want to do my
Oh,
costume.
some camera work.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, camera
I
work.
don't mind doing camera
Well,
work.
can you do me? Can you
I
do
can
me?
do it.
Now, I'm sporting these shorts, which were brought in a charity shop in Angering, okay? The shirt I'm modelling is from my friend Jean's neighbour. He was throwing out a load of shirts because he got too fat, but obviously I still fit into them.
He must have been a big boy then.
And I'm wearing this black jacket. This black jacket, by rights, I should have thrown it away, several years ago. But I do love it. It's very light. Plus, it's got massive pockets, so you can put anything in there. You can put checkbooks, money, this, that, wallets, travel passes, front door keys, everything you want. And here is the tail end Charlie. You're going to take a photo of him? Okay, me. Okay. Here we are, passing to me the camera.
Well done.
And these are this is
done.
the tail end Charlies.
Well done.
Well done, well done. Fantastic time, about an hour or so. And that is the end of the 5K run. And me and Will, that's Will, we are now going for a cup of tea in our private tea rooms next to the homesteads, which is the name they give to the former stables that were reconditioned with the help of the National Lottery and several £1 million, because in 2011 they were the victim of arson, presumably for some local bloke, probably Will actually, who burnt down the homesteads, but there's preservation orders on them, and anyway, it's all a happy ending, and it's really good now, and it'll be really busy now. I may even do a little bit of filming there. Okay, right, good night.
Got your first one?
I've had to take a video of this. We are just walking along the Poole River. We've just left Cater Park, and there is the magnificent HSBC sports ground. Now, this is the only one left really. There used to be loads of these bank sports grounds and insurance companies in Copperscote Road, but now they've all gone because Margaret Thatcher and Nigel Lawson, as her Chancellor of the Exchequer, changed tax laws, and from then on they became a shareholder's worry and that they existed at all. But the HSBC seems to be still standing. So I've had my son down here, Samuel, playing cricket and stuff. Anyway, I just thought I'd take a picture of you, which I'll send you, and it'll be very boring for you. But I have seen an email which is very interesting and very good. It's Max's suggestion that we take legal action against Dr. Beeching for closing down all the railways in the 60s. And I think that's a really good suggestion. Well done, Max. You're coming round to this sort of thing. Well done. And I'm sure Richard Fraser will be representing us. I mean, I don't suppose he'll have his period costume, and he'll be, which he uses for guarding the Royal Mail, or be carrying his musket, that sort of stuff. He'll be properly attired, I'm sure. Anyway, that's it from me. Bye. Right, welcome. This is Simon and Maria. We're just back from our afternoon walk down by the Pool River, and we picked a load of blackberries. We would have picked more, but Maria wanted to get back to cook a meal or whatever. But we will mess around with these. We possibly make some blackberry jam, or we might do some sort of blackberry and apple pie or something like that. Thing is, we've got some people coming next week. We've got the Dragonettis coming to visit us, I think on Thursday night, so we can palm them off with something or other, you know, blackberry jam sandwiches or something, or some blackberry and apple pie or whatever. Anyway, that's Thursday. Yes, Liz Dragonetti, she will probably say, "Oh, that's lovely, Simon. I'll have that with some milk," because that is how she talks, because she's from Cork, and that's how they all talk in Cork. My friend Dennis Costello is from around there as well, but he lives around here now, and he's in the Catford Wanderers Tennis Club. Anyway, and of course, Tony, well, he talks a bit like, he's an undulating accent. He sort of goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down. A bit like that very famous actor who's now passed on, Roger Moore. Now, Roger Moore, of course, well, Roger, tell us about yourself.
Well, one minute I was living in Edward Road with my wife, Dorothy Squires, the singer from Wales. And the next minute I was modelling. I was modelling these woolly jumpers in magazines and stuff like that. And then I became a bit of an actor. I actually in the TV series Ivanhoe, if you remember that. And then followed on with I was appearing as the Saint. That was my theme tune. Catherine, who's filming, doesn't know what I'm talking about. Then I think after that I did the Persuaders with Tony Curtis, which is a sort of you know, TV series, you know, on Saturday night and stuff like that, and it was pretty successful. And of course, eventually after that I became James Bond, and I did that franchise for a number of years, and then I sort of retired and got older, and I became a UNICEF ambassador. Oh, and I used to talk like this, and I used to talk like that, or whatever. Anyway, thank you, that's it. We look forward to the Dragonettis coming on Thursday night. Thank you and goodbye. Okay, thank you very much. Well, here I am at the Goldsmith Community Centre doing volunteer gardening, and I'm with my friends, some of whom don't want to be filmed, but that's fine. So we've got Artie here, she doesn't mind being filmed, and we've got next to her is Philomena. I've known Philomena for about 27 years, too long, because her children have gone to Holy Cross Primary School with my children. That's how I know her. And there's Helen, who's in charge and who doesn't want any publicity. Next to her is Mickey, who doesn't mind if she gets publicity. And next to Mickey is Sheila, who again does not want any publicity. Anyway, what I'm going to quickly tell you about, and also we've got Hayley on camera work, and she's doing an audition because we may be using her in the future, depending on if she gets me on the right side and stuff like that. Anyway, last Tuesday we went to, where did we go? We went to Chimbrook Meadows, and then we got in the river, and it's called the Quaggy. Or if you're middle class, you call it Quaggy. Quaggy. So it's either Quaggy or Quaggy. Whatever. It's the same river. Anyway, we went along that, and we got waders, and I was waders right up to me hips and stuff. And we went in the river, went in the Quaggy, or the Quaggy, whatever. And we walked down there, and there's a bloke from Thames 21 was in charge. Ollie, his name is. Young lad, very enthusiastic, very good with his camera work and stuff. And we assessed every weir and every bridge, because we surveyed it for eels, because they're doing a national survey about eels, and that's what we were doing. And so we went along the Quaggy, or the Quaggy, wherever it was, and we walked along for a bit, and then we crossed the road, whatever that road is,